Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back, welcome back. Mic check. Testing 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Very good, very good. Yes, welcome back, Wolfpack. A pleasure and honor to be able to stream for you once again. I hope that everyone is having a wonderful day so far. And welcome to day 3 of Card Game Week. And for this game that we're going to be playing today, I received an interesting letter in the mail. It was an interesting one. I don't know how they were able to get a letter to me out in the middle of the woods, but yeah, they apparently did. I got it right here. Just give me give me a quick second here. I gotta pull it back out. Ah, Dear Mr. Shaman, your prowess with dealing and playing cards has caught my attention. I invite you to a little cabin for my little cabin for a game of my own. Let's see how well you play a game of my own inscription. So, uh, clearly I have been challenged to a custom card game that this individual has decided to create. And, yes, should be interesting enough. But yes, today we are going to be trying out this inscription that this individual has challenged me to. Should be interesting enough. Once again, this is a game that I have never touched before, have no idea how to play, and is just something that I honestly actually had in my library for the longest of time, but never actually touched. So, we are definitely going to be exploring what the hell this game has to offer. But yes, I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day once again. Welcome in Shia Christine Davies, Lord Avel, as well as Cabal Arcana. Thank you guys very much for your redeems. Thank you for redeeming first to the hunt there, Shia. Thank you for redeeming second to the kill, Eternal Visitor. And thank you very much for third to the prize, Avel. And once again, thank you everyone for your daily fleet check-in. It's a very fun game, but not as addicting as Balatro. Well, I mean, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. We are definitely going to find out tonight. But yes, outside of that, let me see if there was any offline activity that needs to be addressed, as is tradition. See everything from yesterday. Don't see anything for any offline activity, which is perfectly fine. Gets us into the gameplay that much faster. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and see if we can't pay this lonely hermit of sorts a little visit, shall we? We're about to begin inscription for the first time ever. So don't mind me if I have to mess around with a couple of settings at the very beginning, if there's even that many settings to mess around with, of course. Not very many settings that we had to mess around with in terms of root or Balatro in that regard as well. So we're on a good run so far without having to deal with any frame rate issues or anything like that. Which I'm happy for. Just means that there's less stuff that I have to deal with. I must warn you, I myself have played this game before, and it is not for the faint of heart. Well, it's a good thing my heart has that of the wolf within it. So, let's fucking do this. Hell. Well, this is an interesting start. Behold, the play button. Devolver Digital.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Oh. Oh. A different start than what I was expecting. Eh? Why is this faded out? Oh. Huh. So, continue? Oh. Well, this is weird already. Can't look around. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card. Now play your stoic. It costs 1 blood sacrifice. Oh, but 1 blood sacrifice must be made. An honorable death. Now play the stoic. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Your stoic stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is the attack power, which is 1. Your stoic dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Like this. My turn. Your stoic stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoic. That means your stoic's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. How dull. The wolf demands 2 sacrifices. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Was that stoic trying to talk to me? Or that? Suffering was real, but you will see it again. Because you are learning, I will pass. Again, the choice. A random card from your deck, or the certainty of a squirrel. Ooh. Three damage dealt. 3 weights on the scale. Pass one more time. You won this match. They won't all be so easy. Let's recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. Two denizens of the forest approach you tentatively. The undying cat. Sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. And the caustic adder. Damage from its poison bite is always lethal. You may race 1 for your paltry deck. Infinite sacrifices? Or death touch? Requires 2 tributes in order for it to work, though. Probably stick with the cat. Another creature joins your caravan. Once upon a time, the alpha of a fierce and mighty pack found himself wandering across a twisted dead forest. Yeah. Doing a D&D campaign with this game, apparently. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. And have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. 3 is as much as you can carry. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Maybe. You'll help me. Play along for now. You may now see my moves ahead of time. Oh. Behold the rule book. You are lacking sacrifices for that cat, but you... Fledgling. A card bearing the sigil will grow into a more powerful card after one turn on the board. Aw. Need I remind you, your items may help? On his travels, he came across many wonderful, horrific beings, the Alpha unaware of the journey he found himself in, and only until the very end of the story will he ever know he shall live happily ever after. Fair enough there, Shia. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. I'll match your wolf with a wolf of my own. Hey. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Ah, my bat flew right over your cat. Here we go. Victory! You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. A young wolf cub. It grows into a wolf after a single turn. The meek sparrow, an inexpensive, if feeble, flying creature. I say the wolf cub. Why wouldn't I roll with the wolf cub? You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Infinite sacrifices or quick wolf? Sorry for switching on story writer mode. I'm just very excited to see you play this. It's one of my favorites. Hey, if anything, I'm happy that I'm actually able to play a game that you're excited for there, Shia. It might slow me down. I'll sacrifice the cat. Wait, what? Oh. Pick me? But do I listen to you? I'll play along for now, I suppose. What an honor. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the cat now lies in the stoat. Oh, so now I can sacrifice the stoat infinitely. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Back on the board. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. I don't think I'm gonna be able to survive this round. You've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Aw. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Oh. Well, that's... I could wander around the house. Bring it here. Now sit back down. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the two mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? A proud wolf, a vicious contender. The reviled skunk, its stench reduces the strength of the enemy. And the watchful bullfrog, it leaps in the way of attacking flyers. Flying defense would actually be nice. You've been trying to convince Combat Pastor to play Yu-Gi-Oh? Best of luck in that regard, then. A fireplace? Or I guess more combat. Or is that another sacrifice? You come across a small group of survivors. Faces sunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire, that will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. stronger bullfrog. The fire warmed the poor bullfrog, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached toward it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the bullfrog away from the fire and left. A grizzly? Hey, what up there, Murray? You can't use the wolf card. It's favoritism. Nepotism. Also, hi there, Murray. How you doing today? You are lacking sacrifices. Your grand fur cannot be sacrificed. You may only draw a card at the beginning of your turn. Ah! A well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you would really do it. I'm doing good, just making some food. How about me? I'm doing alright. I think I may have misplayed right off the bat, but let's see how well this goes. Ow. Squirrel. I'm gonna block that grizzly for now. Oh, but it fought back. Mighty Leap. A card bearing the sigil will block an opposing creature with the airborne sigil. Well, I think I died. Alas, it's time for you to perish. Huh? You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. Though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you for a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be perfect, a perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Please choose a card to draw the cost from. A cost of 2 blood for the River Snapper. This time I'll use the power and health numbers. 3 power and 2 health from the wolf. Now choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. The sigil of Mighty Leap from the bullfrog. I never did ask you your name. There is now but one final matter. The portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Here we go again. Another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. The resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. You can gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason. From the death of your creature, you gained a bone. You will not lose this until it is spent or the battle ends. Don't get ahead of yourself. You need to draw a card first. Oh. I forgot your figurine. Get up and fetch it for me. It's beside the safe. Huh. Something's alive in there. That's concerning. Let us continue. The unkillable cockroach. It returns to your hand after dying. The nefarious rattler. A brittle creature once past its monstrous fangs. And the meager coyote. But what did you expect for only 4 bones? How about a cockroach? You know, you're free to get up again. Keep your blood flowing. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. A rock may get you out of a hard place. Choose one. How about the air? Feeling overburdened enough with 3 full items, you carried on. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I will tear you to shreds. His spot, you sure? Welcome back, Av. Ow. Bullfrog on the defense. Squirrel, come on out. Ow. Thank you, Apple. Okay. If you desire it, you may stand now. It'll allow me time to plan. I am no tyrant. You may stand wherever the map is. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me time to plan our next encounter. But do keep your hands off my possessions. A clock. 3 hands. Some kind of portrait? Obviously the safe. I'm guessing that's maybe how you leave the game. A locked cabinet. A knife. The squirrel's got the knife locked in its hands, though. I don't like how close I can get to you. A caged wolf? There's a number of puzzles in this game that I have no idea how to solve. Bifurcated strike. Worthy sacrifice. A card bearing the sigil is counted as 3 blood rather than 1 blood when sacrificed. Trifurcated strike. Frozen away. Trinket bearer. Steel trap. Amorphous. Tidal lock. Omnis strike. Creatures adjacent to this card bearing the sigil gain 1 power. Oh dear. Weird. Let's continue. Maybe we can figure out clues on how to actually solve these puzzles in the card game. Pocket stand! Throws at shaman. What up there, Cyber at the Vomorph? Cyber at the Evomorph. Forgive me if I butchered your name there. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Bullfrog. Cybera. Cybera the Evomorph. I see. Cybera the Evomorph. I like the Evomorph part. Blinded shaman. Ah! The nascent raven. It is no less conniving in its incubation. And me? I do have a pretty decent card. I'm gonna grab it. Hey, that mushroom means the fusion doctor. If you get 2 of the same card, you can save them together for a stronger card. Mushroom? A group of starving survivors, once again around a campfire. Fire will boost health this time. No way. Boost the health of the bullfrog again. one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket. Interesting. So what is this? A boss? Oh, it's the totem again. He doesn't even bother teaching about bones. Alright, here's a tip. I saw a past victim writing a passcode in the rule book. Oh. Squirrel. Sacrifice. Let's get rid of flyer that's coming in. Oh, yeah, the coyote. Okay. Yes, there, Evil Morph, please. No backseating. You are lacking the bones for that creature. Thank you very much. I appreciate your understanding. Now that we don't have to deal with the flyer. Wolf, take out that porcupine. Four bones for the cockroach, but no matter, because the wolf wins. How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. The trapper? Also, real quick, let me just go ahead and grab something. Yeah. Okay. I have returned. Now, what the hell is this trapper that I'm being told of? Sparrow. The bountiful warren. It spawns a rabbit when it's played. And the alpha. The venerable alpha. Its courage emboldens the creatures that stand beside it. Having alpha, please. Another fireplace? Or a bag of items, which I haven't even burned through yet, so I suppose the fireplace. Why don't waste something? The warm light of a campfire has a welcome sight. Through the 10 hungry eyes around, it dampened the greeting. Although the 10 warm a creature by the fire and enhance its power. Pick something else. We gotta give the alpha a little bit more strength. What the heck? The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's power. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your alpha. Ever look in the rule book? There's definitely passcodes scrawled in there. They were looking up the bullfrog's sigil. "273. I didn't even notice that before. I can't leave the table while the match is going, so... No, but you can play your squirrel. Total misplay. Ow. Need more bones, I need bones, I need bones. Me. I can play my possum. Go me, what's up? My other wolf. And now, since I have 4, the alpha. We got the wolf pack. Blood cards, though. You must make a different kind of choice now. Choose not the specific beast, but decide the cost of which to pay. Ooh. Something really powerful. Something simple. 1 sacrifice, 2 sacrifices, or 3. How about a boss monster for the deck? The monstrous grizzly. Its form speaks enough of its efficiency. A random card with a cost of 3. What were you expecting? Now, speaking of things, the rulebook. 273. Oh, I see. The stink bug. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape that iron crypt. It's the stone around? The stunted wolf? This madness must end. Put that away. I got a key, though. The key for this? Hey! Hi, Donkey! Hi, sis! How you doing? What on the world? The skink. I forgot I had put that there. Very well. You may add it to your deck. I'll deal you one every so often. I'm okay. How are you? No worries, Anadke. I'm doing fine. How are you today? Ooh. No, you're fine. You're fine. I completely understood what you were trying to say too. So. Yes. 1. Can't move you, but I can attack with you. That would be 5 right there. No, it's only 2. Huh? Oh, but wait. That's only 1. If I was able to get the flyer over. Can't do anything with you. Can't even move you forward or back. Is it enemy damage that I have to worry about? No, mine. Oh, I can steal your card. It's only 2 still. What does the skink actually do? Whatever the skink's ability is, it's preventing me from dealing damage. I suppose we'll find out in the game real quick. Another ritualistic sacrifice? Creature opposing a card beneath this sigil loses 1 power. No. Skink. Lose tail. When a card bearing the sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place, and a card bearing the sigil moves to the right. A tail, and it's placed to the right. Hmm. I honestly thought the cockroach would be a lot better. Could be useful, actually, with that death sigil. So if it's struck, it creates a tail that moves to the right. That only gives us 2. Mm. Got it. A worker ant and a queen. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well, I will add them to your deck and make them available for future challenges. Oh. Oh, now we gotta figure out how the ants work. That's almost it right there. That's 4 damage out of 5. Boom. The caged wolf. Curious. Can't move you. Can't move you. Two. Three. Without having met her, this wood carving is meaningless. In time, you'll understand its power. Well, I managed to figure that out at least. I can't add anything onto this, though. Alright, let's continue. Huh. My boss battles are high-stakes tests of your aptitude. With one flame, you will either overcome them or die. Fear not. I will let you keep the smoke. Ooh, that's loud. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of a metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Eehaw! 'Twas the prospector. You again? Indeed. Our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have? Another friend here. You've gotta be... I wouldn't have called him a friend. But I suppose we are in deep this time. Printer. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing this sigil will move in the direction inscribed on the sigil. I can actually play the smoke. enough. Bone King. When a card bearing the sigil dies, 4 bones are rewarded instead of 1. Back in the game. Keep me alive. Oh, dang nabbit my mule. Hey, what up there, Gib? Welcome in. You're out of space, there's no room for that card. That's a lot of damage. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. There's gold in them cards. Huh? Huh? Gold! I've struck gold! The Ant Queen? I can't play any cards. All this gold needs to get off my screen. Guardian. When an opposing creature is placed opposite of an empty space, a card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. Aw. And thank you for the care package and the jumping jack skip. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And. I'll grab myself a snack. Nice little hot chew. Tropical flavored. Okay. Another thing you can do. You gotta try and keep that bloodhound at bay. Porcupine can deal damage if it gets attacked. One squirrel. 2 squirrel. Anything that gets killed by the adder dies, so stow it here. Bad play. Great play, actually. Bullfrog. And turn. Ant Queen. Power and numbers, the Ant's Creed. Scroll of worker in. Victory! Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. You are the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. Child 13? That is the Jersey Devil. Poor abandoned child, it does not die when sacrificed, but do you have the heart to try? Gek. An uninspiring Gek. Perhaps you can find a use for it. And the prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. I defeated the miner. The prospector. I'm almost curious about the Jersey Devil card. So I'm gonna grab the Jersey Devil card. With sound of Prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carry onwards. The rank smell of rotten mold permeate the humid air. Every step forward has answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. The inviolable beehive. When it is attacked, you will draw a bee. AC? And the stalwart snapper, a near impenetrable defense. Casey. Who the heck is Casey? Bifurcated strike. When a card bearing the sigil will strike each opposing space to the left and right of the space across from it. So it can attack something without having risk of getting attacked back. And we have something that generates us insects, so I grab Casey. I already have a snapping turtle. Its bleeding yields 3 blood. If you could ignore the bleeding, a sacrificial goat. Items and a boss. Buffs and a boss. I'll go with the buffs. Child 13. A raven egg, a kingfisher, and a bullfrog. Airborne, yes, but what's that other symbol? Waterborne. A card bearing the sigil submerges itself during its opponent's turn. While submerged, opposing creatures can attack its owner directly. So you can stand up. Yes, I can. Have I died yet? Yes, I have. Casey's supposed to be able to take out that kingfisher, I think. Child 13 transformed. Many lives. When a card bearing the sigil is sacrificed, it does not perish. All these flyers are gonna hurt me. What? The Raven doesn't get attacked? Boost the power of each of you. Oh, but that worked though. Woo! Win a battle with damage from squirrels. That was an achievement. Thank you, Ant Queen, for boosting my squirrel somehow. The flighty elk. It moves after attacking. The elusive river otter. It submerges itself during my turn. And the beehive again. I say... elk. Yeah, we managed to do quite a number of the puzzles. We managed to do all of these puzzles. So we got all the rewards from there. Gotta figure out how to release this caged wolf. There's something we can do with the globe. A knife. This portrait that I don't know how to interact with. And a three-handed clock. Oh! Nah, midnight ain't what it is. What about the book? We apparently had clues about how to do stuff from the book. That was 273. Oh. That's quite the number of abilities in this game. Oh. When a card bearing the sigil is played, an ant is created in your hand. But it does not provide multiple ants. Warm a creature by the fire and enhance its health, said a hungry survivor. Child 13. A fire warmed by the weary Child 13 and enhanced its health. You suspected the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. With your Child 13 in tow, you retreated into the woods. A totem challenge. A card bearing the sigil will block an opposing creature with airborne. So everything that he has now has airborne resistance. I suppose it's a good thing. I don't really have too much to worry about in terms of airborne then, because I don't really have too much airborne in my deck. Yeah, I neglect to mention overkill damage. Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. Well, crap. Three, 6. Might need to save a tooth. When a card bearing the sigil damages another creature, that creature perishes. Nope, that was 6. How disappointing. You arrived at the inky black mouth of a cave. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke, "Pass one of my trials, and I will be yours," in a raspy voice. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. They will decide your success or failure. It spoke again, but first you will choose a trial. The Trial of Wisdom. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. The Trial of Health. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined to pass. Or the Trial of Blood. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. Wisdom is the way of the shaman. Let the trial begin. 1 from the elk, 1 from the alpha, and 1 from the ant queen. You have passed this trial. The beast revealed itself. It was the river otter, the raven, or the warren. A rabbit is defined as 0 power and 1 health. The inhabited warren joined your menagerie. You came across some familiar stones, but there was something different. You intruded, or you intuited that the fate of the creature selected for this would not be pleasant. Do what you must, or nope. I shall choose me. I will make the sacrifice. You callously slaughtered the shaman. However, the Bone Lord was pleased by your sacrifice. A minor boon of the Bone Lord, you will start each battle with 1 extra bone. You shook off the viscera of the poor shaman and carried onwards. Casey. Raven Egg, Kingfisher, Kingfisher. Nice. Managed to punch around the Raven. Bullfrog. Reginald. Or the River Snapper. Touch of Death. When a card bearing the sigil damages another creature, that creature perishes. Okay, Reginald, why not? How about some new items? If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. I'll cut one of your cards. I'll take a sacrificial goat. And a free squirrel. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler. Go fish. I'll start this off strong. One squirrel. With a sacrificial lamb. So that I can bring out my boss monster immediately. Which fish? Hard choose. It's me. Nope, not the worker ant. Pressure fish. Easy choose. Go fish. Great white. Go fish. Screw you. Let me relight your candles. Very well. You may choose a rare card. Pack rat. The Urayuli? It's a frickin' Bigfoot. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. 4 sacrifices for a Urayuli. But then again, pack rat. When a card bearing the sigil is played, you will receive a random item as long as your pack is not full. You considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner will have to wait. Let me see. A frigid gust of wind billowed, unwelcome to your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had ascended to the snow line. The pronghorn, the sadistic pronghorn. Woe be to those that meet the end of its antlers. That fan did help. The frozen possum? That pitiful possum. Frozen opossum bottle. To the user, a frozen opossum is created in your hand. A frozen possum is defined as 0 power, 5 health, and frozen away. Things on the board will help me out a lot more, I think. Caged wolf. I need something on the board at least. Wait, crap. A mole. Turkey vulture. Ow. Squirrel. I can't block the turkey vulture though because it's flying. You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at my pelts? Take a pelt free of charge. See the quality. You're leaving already? Please consider me pelts. I only have 5. Sure. Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight, though. But he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. Interesting. Hey, welcome in there, Captain. How are you today? The crackling fire lit the starving faces of a group of survivors. We have not food, one said, but perhaps one of your creatures will join us, enhance its power, said another. How about... How about pronghorn? The power of the pronghorn was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew. Elk fawns, which will probably grow up into actual elk after a turn. It's hard to call it cowardly. Ant queen. Worker ant. Just running into a herd of elk, I see. Frozen possum. But if I I can't sacrifice the frozen possum yet. So strange, why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash. In the flash? Good play. Bullfrog's only 1 power still. More bones for Alpha? A moose buck. How is this game? It's interesting. Learning it slowly but surely. But it's certainly fun so far. Moose buck. Can't kill it with my grizzly yet. Hefty. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Creatures in the way will be pushed in the same direction. Can't lose my alpha, though, right now. Alpha's gonna be able to get rid of that raven. I see the way this is going. I concede. You may accept my surrender, or you may finish this match the slow way. The olive branch of peace. You encountered a small outpost in the woods tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. I can trade you any of these. Take your time. Is that a Kraken card? Corpse maggots? Corpse Eater. If a creature that you own perishes by combat, a card bearing the sigil in your hand is automatically played in its place. Order. When a card bearing the sigil is played, you may search your deck for any card and take it into your hand. Ooh! I like that. Burrower. When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space to receive the strike instead. Card counter. The value represented on the cards... The value represented on the card is total to the number of cards in your hand. That has to be what it means, right? Because it's that 1. If you have 1 card in your hand, its health is gonna... Oh wait, its power! Its power is gonna be equal to the power... Okay, I think I got it now. I kind of want to try it. Along with the magpie. And I really could use some extra flyers, so how about a bat? Those pelts are most excellent, my thanks. More items! The black goat for sacrificing, and the frozen possum. Porcupines and raven's eggs. If I do Casey... There's a spider on the table. Casey would be able to attack everything alongside it. Casey only has 1 damage, right? Yes. Sharp Quills. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, the striker is then dealt a single damage point. So Casey can deal damage back to the porcupine whenever she gets attacked. I think I see the play. Whirl. Right in front of the porcupine. Then next turn we can use the frozen possum to create a wolf. Oh, they both died. Okay. That wasn't a part of the plan, but alright. Another porcupine. Frozen possum right there. I need something to sacrifice in order to bring out something to defend. So squirrel. Black goat. Wait. And queen. But our power won't be enough. Not without the possum. Squirrel. Worker ant. Kill those 2 ravens. Ah, fuck! I should have given him flying! You're at the end of your rope. Shit. There, no need to move. I'm afraid you're not dead yet. Hold still. Where did I put that camera of mine? Do you have any idea of what a camera is capable of? Give me that. We have a memento to create. Behold, your death card. Shall we begin to ink it? Choose a card for the cost. 1 blood from the hand tentacle. Power and health. Choose a card from which we will extract the sigil. Sigil of the Mighty. Once again! Only this time I'm a lot cheaper. Say cheese! I had such high hopes for that last one. But do I bother trying to teach you? You will learn as we go, or you will die. A gift from the angler. You see, he was defeated recently and wishes to redeem himself. It would be unfortunate if you were to fall to the prospector before he was given that chance. This hook is powerful. You may steal one of my cards with it. For that reason, you will not find any others along the path. Use it wisely. It seems the lowly stink bug has made its way in, but it is dealt, so it stands. Crap. Back to square one. No, you may not choose a specific beast. Instead, you must now decide a tribe that you prefer. The regal moose. The creatures of the wild make way for it. A randomly chosen hooved card. Did you wish for something else? An ancient woman emerged from behind an oak tree. She carefully laid out an intricate wood carving, then gestured at them briskly. Choose. So give everything that I have flight, protection from flight, or everything is just offered at 3 tributes. I'll take the tribute. The old woman bared her teeth in satisfaction. Your first totem was complete. The worthy sacrifice sigil will now be marked upon all your squirrel creatures. So now all of my squirrels count as a single tribute needed for anything 3 or below. That's nice. That caged wolf, he did that. For a reason. The card seems useless, but I think there's more to it. Look, there's a third talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate the guy. Biggest killjoy ever. But he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back into normal. So now I can play my squirrel and automatically play my moose boss. Keep me alive. Not too hard. Another tribe choice. Serpent, beast, or bird. How about we try bird this time? The covetous magpie. It can fetch any card in your deck. Bones of the ancient woman creaked and groaned as she approached. With gently shaking hand, she placed her offerings before you. So that's for ravens. How about flight? Do I have to choose something to get rid of? Oh, now that was something to take. I'm keeping my squirrel. The old woman collected her pieces and shuffled into the darkness. That is a powerful combination, thank you very much. I'm keeping my powerful combination. Totem versus totem. Bring forth the cage wolf. That alpha, though. We need to kill the wolf cub before it actually has a chance to grow. Magpie. Grab moose buck. Shiny. What? Squirrel? Or a moose? Oh, but I didn't actually kill the wolf cub. Should have did the bullfrog instead, I guess. Nice. Another tribe. Serpent, beast, or insect? Serpent? The river snapper. Reptile. Ow! Hi, Extreme Wolf! Am I your choice? I don't want to sacrifice you. Actually, I don't want to sacrifice any of you. But I suppose if I was to get rid of something... The caged wolf will at least let me get something in return, but... Let's do it. You still don't have any abilities. And you'll help me search for stuff with flight. Looks like I need to damage it first, or get an Ultra Ball. How you doing, Extreme? Hope you're having a good day today. Let me go ahead and give you a nice little shout out real quick. Another totem challenge. Ow. Ow. Thank you, Avel. So who's coming out first? Wolf Cub? Push left. Murray! You're getting ready for lunch. Nice. Hope you have a good time at lunch. Moose Bug. Come out immediately. I'm playing green today. What? Squirrel, come on out. River Snapper. Too easy. This moose is actually helping me out a lot. I have the most exquisite pelts. The first is free. I'll take a wolf pelt this time around. Much appreciated. I mean, to be fair there, Avel, most of the time a lot of elf decks are crazy. Enhancement, no sacrifice. Warm a creature by the fire and enhance its power, said the hungry survivor. Nope, nope, nope. Choose wisely. I could really use you having some extra power, though. Fire warned the weary stoic and enhanced its power. You suspected the intentions of the survivors were less than pure, so you and your stoic toe retreated into the woods. Have I seen the elves in the newest pack? I have not yet. Hi, Prospector. The incessant clanking reverberated between your ears. The path was blocked by a grotesque figure. It was the Prospector. Yeehaw! He's doing the Prospector again. Easy boss. The mule's key. Which is exactly why you are going to try and smack it. Oh, wait, you can't smack it because you have the stoic ability. Or the flying ability. So you can be right here, allowing me to search for the moose buck, who can actually do some damage. No, don't get rid of the wolf pelt. Bring in the smoke. The smoke doesn't provide me the actual thing I need, so just end turn. One more squirrel. Bring in the moose. Nope, not the pelts. River Snapper. Oh, and he needs 2 tributes though. Or River Snapper. Go right on in. Got the reward. The Rat King. Dang nabbit. The Rat King. There's gold in them cards. I got a lot of bones now. Gold, I've struck gold. This is where I draw a lot of squirrels. Squirrel number 1 for the Rat King. Cockroach. Squirrel. With caged wolf. Squirrel. Bullfrog. Free the wolf statue from its cage. What was that? Well, now we actually breed the wolf. Greetings. Need a light? Your reward. The amoeba. An amorphous amoeba. Its sigils are ever changing. The Mole Man. A stalwart mole man. The ultimate defense. And the Douse. That filthy feral hog, it becomes incensed when its chimes are struck. The Bellist. When a card bearing its sigil is played, a chime is created on each empty adjacent space. A chime is defined as 0 power and 1 health. After the harrowing encounter with the Prospector, you gather yourself and continue onward. Let me think. Now we're going back into the swamp. The buzzing and chirping of insects drown out the sound of your footfalls. Back in the wetlands. But we broke the wolf out. Hey, buddy. But what can I... Oh! Aha! You finally pried my special dagger from the paws of that squirrel, though you may wish that you hadn't. Two extra gold teeth. One more. Squirrel. Oh! Oh! I think I have an idea. An adept kingfisher, a slippery hunter. I'll grab the wolf cub. I got 2 items right now. The dagger and the extra damage. And that fish hook. The decrepit woodcarver appeared before you. She moved with a certain vigor in spite of her considerable age. Yeah, no, I still don't want any of you what you're offering. I'll keep my tribute squirrels. You hunched down and placed the offering in your pack. When you looked up again, the ancient woman had vanished. Ravens now have push. Lucky draw. Enemy kingfishers and a beehive. Got the rabbit pelt. Bring me my moose book. One squirrel. Bring forth the might of the moose. I generated a bee in my hand. Wait. Your kingfishers were worthless compared to my moose. So that's the wood carver. Blood Traw. 1, 2, or 3. How's about another boss monster? The grizzly comes back. Don't want the wood carver. No, we need the trap or the trapper. The amount of items you carry is 3, and you have 3. Instead, perhaps you'll accept this gift from my friend. Oh! The prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. I appreciate that. That's actually cool. If you have a full hand, you can just get a pack rat. Good. We'll start things off with the grizzly. Next comes the moose buck. A cave! Another chance for epic action. The Trial of Kin. 2 of the 3 drawn cards must be kin to pass. The Trial of Bones. 3 drawn cards must cost at least 5 bones combined to pass. And the Trial of Wisdom. 3 drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils. The sigils! Let the Trial of Wisdom begin once again. Oh no! From the stoat, from the stink bug, and from the rabbit pelt. I have passed though. Oh, because the stoat had 2! Ooh. The Rattler. With 3 damage and able to attack everything on the left and right of where it sits. Your pack was full, but a small critter approached. Another pack rat. The mushroom. Everything gets dealt 1 damage when damage is dealt. Ringworm. Oh, it's gonna be a swarm of ants. Why did I draw a squirrel? Special dagger. To the user, you will place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. I'll sacrifice 1 rabbit pelt. Salutations? Who are you? Yeah, no, these ants. These ants got me. Beast. The apothesized goat, the truest offering, sacrificing grants it 3 blood. Even though my entire deck consists of creatures that can do that. You find yourself among a grove of thick and pungent mushrooms. You squinted to see a figure through the thick cloud of spores. We are the mycologists. The mycologists. Yes. And we are performing our experiments far from we are not welcome elsewhere. We will experiment on your flock, yes? We will need 2 of the same creatures. 1 for each of us. I only have 2 creatures, technically. I think this could get messy. Look away. The pack rat is now 1. We're back with the angler now, isn't it? The mug tugged hard at your feet, forcing you to slow your pace. The rank odor caused your stomach to churn and your eyes to water. It was the rotting fish that hung from the branches around you. A huge man approached. Go fish. I held on to your hook this entire time. It's time to try out this. The douse. Stale fish, hard chews. New fish, easy chews. Mine now, go fish. I don't want to sacrifice the douse. All stale, hard chews. The angler, mind his hook. Play a squirrel or something when he aims it. That will protect your best cards. What I could try and do is steal back the squirrel. Steal back one of your creatures from the angler. Wolf go. New fish. Fish easy. Squirrel. Fresh shoes. New fish. Take fish, go fish. Why did I do that? I need to steal back. Or put something better on. Stink bug. pack rat. He's gonna steal it though. Squirrel. Moose. That was my sound alert. Scared the bejesus out of you. Great sound alert though. Hell yeah. Definitely keeps you on your toes. Bullfrog. The Douse ate one of my creatures. Round one down. Go fish. Three of my strongest creatures are now on the board. And guess what? Go fish. I'll give lurkers a heart attack. It's been around for a long time there, Rory. Your lives are restored. Choose carefully. Pack rat. Long elk. I have no words for this freak of nature. And another douse. The long elk. That's interesting. I'll grab it though. It's new. And thank you for the care package. Moving past the pond, you took a deep breath of fresh air and continued on. Yes, I know. Yeah. The relief of the fresh air quickly gave way to the bone-shaking chill. You guessed at the path ahead as the snow increasingly obscured it. You climbed into the snow line. We're back. The Trial of Power. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 attack power combined. Trial of Blood. 3 drawn cards must cost at least 4 blood. Or the Trial of Kin. 2 of the 3 drawn cards must be kin. Forgot how to play the Pokemon community game? You just type in PokeCatch, and if you want to try and increase your odds of actually catching the Pokemon, you can type in Great Ball, Ultra Ball, or whatever you have in your, whatever extra Pokeballs you have in your inventory for the game. You'll be able to check that out in the Pokemon community game widget that's in my About section. Trial of Kin. I have a lot of beast cards in my deck. Stoat, Stinkbug, and Wolfpelt. Failure, the creature whispered as it is faded into the blackness. Oh no, you can't use that. You're apparently important. Weird thing of ooze. Everything becomes weaker. Me again. Failure. To the user, nothing will happen. This bottle of goo has no use. I am serious, you can't use that. There's no possible use for it. I'll place it on that shelf over there for now. My advice, avoid it. Well, that just makes me want to look at it even more. Elk fawn and raven egg? We gotta kill that raven egg. I don't want to deal with the flyer. Pack rat, time to eat some eggs. Nope, not you. Not you! I wanted the squirrel, not to stab myself. Believe it or not, you're not the first to lose an eye here. This isn't much fun if you're half blind. Perhaps you'd like to replace it? Oh. 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 Huh? Find salvation in the cuckoo clock. Regardless, this choice is final. Oh. Oh. The stunted wolf? Take me before he sees you? Hi, Pats. How's it going? Something about these marks. Keep sealed. Anything glowing and mysterious in here? Nothing. Just chilling at the moment? Nice. Bone card. Reginald. It's these guys again. Did you bring us two of the same? We would like to experiment. Go right ahead. You may want to avert your eyes. You now have but one rabbit pelt, but it is stronger. I ought to thank you. How has it been? It has been quite bad. I am trapped in the body of a stoic, in the paper of a card. I see that. And I have, of course, set up a way to get to reset once more. Go on. Our player friend here. They already hold the key. Okay. Stow it. 2 more for the long elk. That's disturbing. Vertebra. Okay. Another trial. Trial of blood. Trial of health. And the trial of wisdom. Wisdom, baby! The shaman accepts the trial of wisdom. Always. Center card. A sparrow. Fledgling. A card bearing the sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. Some bone tokens for a rainy night. Those? Why not? And before we start the next round, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Move forward. Everything damages itself. For elk. Or everything dealt damage for elk. Ow. Squirrel? Or sparrow? The elder sparrow. At this point, you can't draw blood from a rabbit pelt. Well, shoot. This is a lot of deer. Squirrel. Black goat. Reginald. Squirrel's the block. So you found the stunted wolf. I have seen this play out enough times to know that a plan is in motion. Make haste. Shit, that was a moose. Well, so much for that round. It's painful to see. Show me some exquisite pelts. What have you done to that pelt? It's monstrous, yet I must have it. What do you think of these? Oh, even more powerful versions of these cards. Speaking of cards. An 8/12 grizzly bear. Or 6/4 wolf. Sorry, the 8/12. Oh, wolf pelts too? Exquisite. A great white who can help me search? You have my gratitude. Woodcarver. You came upon the woodcarver who fixed an intense gaze upon you. Oh, damn it. I tried accepting it as soon as I saw it. Sorry, Captain. You came upon the woodcarver who fixed her intense gaze upon you. After an overlong moment of silence, she moved to offer her carvings. Kill everything. Kill everything in one hit. I'll take it. But I'm still keeping my squirrel. Boom. There you go. Hey, look at you. Gray-haired woman silently collected her carvings and left. The man stood before you, a man you recognized immediately. It was the trapper! You reached out to examine his wares, but he stopped you. Sorry, but today you will supply the pelts. I'm starting off strong. Strange frog leaping trap. Stow it. Give me my ultimate grizzly bear. Ultimate grizzly. Let's see you try and fight that. Oh, but it kills something automatically and gives me a pelt. Squirrel. We need to weigh this a little bit. Ow. Why? I thought I could fly over the traps. Not the wolf pelt. can't draw from a wolf pelt. But the pelts are supposed to be what protects me right now from all these other monsters. Whirl. Great white. Grizzled wolf. I need Reginald. Nice! Round one down. Exquisite pelts, but the cycle must continue. Let's trade. Oh! Ain't that nifty? Powerful cards, I accept only the finest pelts for them. Trade for what you can, but know this, the rest will stay and fight for me. I would have chosen differently. Would you then? I think I chose wisely. You will not perish quite yet. I'll take those powerful cards, though. Perhaps one of these will entice you. The Mole Man, the Amoeba, or the Pack Rat. I'll take the Amoeba this time around. I need more cards that utilize bones. With the enigmatic Trapper and Trader now bleeding in the snow, you persisted. You could see a light in the distance. The end is near. We will need another map. Oh, we're going straight for a boss. I only have one piggy bank of bones. Yes. A powerful item. Turn this and I'll skip my next turn. Your eyes have fixed themselves on the small cabin. Its warm light, a beacon in the oppressive darkness of the night. Surely this cabin marked the end of your trivials. Do I walk forward? Yes, I do. The cave. Steps away from the strange cabin, you were presented with an opportunity. I don't offer my boons to just any traveler. Hey, Kulikan! You dream of drawing cards yet? Hold that thought. If you are able to pass my trials, you will be rewarded mightily. The trial of skins. The 3 drawn cards must include a pelt card. The trial of the finned. 3 drawn cards must include a card with a waterborne sigil. And the trial of the ring. If you have a ring, you pass automatically. I think this is the only thing I can do now. Let the trial of the finned begin. I got a Great White. Ah, Great White. It is a card with the Waterborne sigil. Success. I will grant you one of my most powerful boons. Cards that dramatically alter the game, and you don't even need to draw them. The boon of the ambidextrous. You may draw twice at the beginning of your turn. The boon of Goat's Blood. You will start the battle with a black goat on the board. And the boon of the Forest. You will start a battle with grand furs on all of your spaces. Draw 2 cards. We will repeat that once more. The Trial of Rarity. The 3 drawn cards must include a rare card. The Trial of the Swift. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the Sprinter sigil. And the Trial of the Winged. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with an Airborne sigil. I got a lot of rare cards. Or at least cards with rarities to them. A lot more than flying, that's for sure. Let the Trial of Rarity begin. Ah, the Pack Rat is a rare card. Success! The Choice of Boons. The Boon of the Magpie's Eye. When you draw from your deck, you may choose any card in your deck to draw. The Boon of the Forest. Or the Boon of the Bone Lord. You start with 8 bones. Magpie Eye. Draw twice and choose whatever 2 cards I want. Whoops. You managed to get both of my boons. I rarely say this, but I'm impressed. You have been a worthy adversary, but unfortunately I must soon put you to death. Bring it on. You took your time out there. And I'm itching for another game. Are you ready to play? I hope you're adequately prepared. Perhaps one more to be safe. Nice top deck. With my squirrel, the moose buck. The great white. The smoke. But the stones. And the long elk. What? Amoeba. And the rattler. endured the onslaught of rare creatures, but the true challenge was forthcoming. Shadow figures appeared before you. In their eyes glimmered a recognition of kinship, but colored by guilt. They were betraying you. I remember that one fondly. You took the film roll, right? From the cuckoo clock? Tell me that you did. Maybe I didn't. You stole my grizzly! I'm gonna need Reginald to take out that grizzly now. Part 2. This damned moon. It's dramatic, yes? But it provides no value to my board. I wonder. What did you do to the moon? Now that is value. Pack rat. Hold off, wait until I have something to cut. I can't cut the moon. But I can kill it with Reginald. You really destroyed the moon. I suppose that's all that's left to finish me off. Go on. Go for it. We defeated.
Oh my! Did I just? I think I just beat him.
Hey. What? Oh. What? Aw. What am I looking at right now? Uh. I beat the guy. But now I got this? Different game now.
Hey there, card gamers. I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is another pack opening video. Today, I am opening Catch Monsters packs and digging for that epic, shiny Transcend Dog! And here I'll add some crazy VFX with lightning bolts or something. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to open my first pack. Feeling good about this one. Feeling real good. Ooh, what do we got here? Okay, and our first rare is a Birchkin. Not exactly a viable competitive card, but hey, it's a pretty one. All
I'd be
right,
happy you at least drew it.
next pack. Feeling even better about this one. I gotta say, these cards are feeling extra silky today. I mean, they're so smooth. Not sure what they're doing down there at the card factory, but these are feeling good in my hands. Okay, let's see what we got here. Some jank cards, maybe a few additions to my draft cube. We'll see. And our rare for this pack is Bandog. Not exactly riveting so far, but we have many packs to go. Next pack, here we come. Just cut out this part.
Phone call. Okay.
Hey there, card gamers. I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is a vintage pack opening video. Today I'm opening a few super rare old packs I snagged at a garage sale. I've got 4 packs of Inscription. You would not believe the deal I got on these. Now, not all of you will even remember this game. I'm barely old enough to have seen these going around in my childhood. For whatever reason, they only did one set of these cards and then stopped printing them. There's not a huge market for them anymore, but at the rate I got them for, there's not really much to lose. That being said, a foil Mantis God goes for a couple $100, so fingers crossed. Really cool art on these. Definitely stands the test of time.
Wait, does Inscription actually have a card game? Because I will actually get some cards if that's the case.
Pack is Blue Mage.
Wait, what?
Cool looking card, but not going to be worth very much. All right. Let's see what we got going on in the second pack. This pack has been opened and resealed. Hope no one snuck the rare out of it. That would suck. Come on, people, honestly. Who opens and reseals a pack?
Scalpers. That's who.
Yeah,
We shun them.
there's a set of coordinates on this card. Looks like they were drawn on with a pen. 49 degrees north, 123 degrees west. I think I'd have to check, but I think that's pretty nearby.
He's gonna go and check. Oh no, you idiot! You fool! What the fuck are you doing? Eh, why not? We'll finish off the rest of these videos.
Alright, you guys. I'm out here living my best life. Got my trusty headlamp and shovel.
Why do you have a shovel?
Always come prepared, kids. Alright. Whew. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Getting close. I think. Assuming there is a thing to get close to.
You better have written down.
This very well may be a massive waste of.
Boy, you better have at least written your coordinates of where you actually left the road. Otherwise, you're stuck in that forest. Oh, lovely.
All right. That's why you always bring an extra battery, boys and girls.
At least you
Every
came
time.
prepared.
You gotta come prepared.
Battery-wise. But still don't know why he has the shovel.
All right. This is it. And now, dig?
Just in a random location. Checking to see if the topsoil is actually soft. There it is.
I give a 75% chance it's a rock. But only one way to find out. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, you guys, I can't believe it. There's actually something here.
You found Jumanji. Bury it. Bury it back now. It's a floppy disk. Oh, it's the floppy disk that we're watching.
What the fuck? Guys, are you seeing this? I'm a little confused.
And this is where he gets attacked by a Wendigo.
Who even has a floppy disk drive anymore? Okay, $11. Cheaper than a foil steam ball, really. Alright, fine. Wow, great video!
eBay.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Are you cursing him with Wendigos? I'm not cursing him with Wendigos. I was just expecting Wendigos. Okay. Stop browsing footage? Yeah, I think we've got all we need now, right? I do not celebrate often and I seldom give gifts. But you, Challenger, you are worthy. Please, do not be polite. Dig in. What exactly am I digging into right here? Is there something wrong? Your prize awaits. Very well. Come with me. Stand right there. I will need that. You, Challenger, are a champion and I wish to commemorate your victory. Please inscribe your name. J. Shh, do not despair. You are a winner.
How is this game not over yet?
The last challenger managed to defeat me. A rare event. Go and ask how they did it. You will find them hanging from the door over there. What? That foul, stunted wolf? You really want such a creature in your deck? The sight of it does try my temper. But it has been dealt, so it stands. Also, that stoic's got a really square face now. What are you up to over there? Found a film roll. The smoke. I do relish snuffing out your excess candles before a boss. Perhaps you will now enjoy it as much as I do. Well, I suppose there's only one way to actually end this video. Arrgh, the pain is unbearable. Even after all these years, what do you want? I have every little to live for these days. Arrgh, it is done. The master is free. Oh, the end must be close now. If Magnificus is free, it must be close. Arrgh, watching the angler loose. Now that soothed my pain. An old rival of mine, that fisherman. He bested me this time, but I will have another chance. I witnessed the final defeat of Leshy over there. Quite a spectacle, though I had no hope that I would be bring with freedom. For that to happen, I think you would need something special up your sleeve. Oh, I see you have a little something special up your sleeve. Fear not, I won't blow your cover. You just need to get a hold of that camera of his. Maybe if you defeated him, you would get a chance. Oh. So, I'm gonna have to defeat him again now that I have the film roll. Well, at the very least, if we ever did decide to try and pursue this game even further, we now have a lot more stronger foothold than where we started. But hey, even though the credits didn't roll, I certainly had fun with it. For now. I'll head back to the start screen. This was definitely an interesting game. Had I actually got the film roll and noticed it at first, maybe we could have actually progressed even further. According to what that film roll was intended, maybe we actually were supposed to get the credits. But until we actually try and explore this game maybe even more in the future, for now, we shall go ahead and leave it there and find ourselves someone to raid, shall we? So, the real question now, who is alive and who is ready to roll to receive the Shaman Packs raid tonight? Ooh, hey, you know what? That's actually very interesting. Ooh, but then again, I rarely get a chance to raid her either nowadays, too. You know what? I'll do it as a coin flip. Heads goes to you, tails goes to you. Heads goes to you. We are going to go and raid our dear friend, Mecharaptor Omega. Because he is actually playing some Arknights Enfield right now. And I've been curious about what the hell the hype is all about with this game, so we're going to go and check out what this game actually has to offer, eh? And of course, we are going to go ahead and do our 1,200 follower raid message with the obvious raid emote. Thanks for the stream. Have a good night. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And once again, feel free to copy and paste this raid message. And I will simply say, thank y'all so much for joining in today. I hope you enjoyed Inscription as much as I did. And if you did enjoy, do consider leaving a follow, as it does help out our channel. And if you're also watching from the YouTube archive, do consider subscribing there as well, as I am archiving everything that is Card Game Week on there, as well as you'll be able to check out all of our other Game Week specials and just every other stream that I've got archived there. And finally, if you want to stay on top of when I go live, if I had to cancel stream for any reason, or if you want to try and help support this channel in any way, do consider checking out the socials on my card. I do have an SSD on my throne that I could really, really use right now, and I could always appreciate your guys' support in that regard. But yes, thank you all so much once again for joining in, and as always, I will see you next time. Spirits bless. And bye-bye.